I kind of wanted my life to be a musical.
The Milky Way.
Today's the day, kid. You're gonna summon all your musical talents and your production capabilities, and you're gonna write the musical. My mother went back to school in her 60s to get another college degree in management. And hey, kid.
Yeah?
You're doing great. Don't you give up on yourself ever.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
Cool minor, man. It's cool minor. Thank God for my mother, who introduced me to musicals. When you're a jet, all the way, from your first cigarette till your last dying day. In a Dark Time, Theodore Roethke. In a dark time, the eye begins to see. I meet my shadow in the deepening shade. I hear my echo in the echoing wood. A lord of nature weeping to a tree. I live between the heron and the wren, beasts of the hill and serpents of the den. What's madness but nobility of soul, at odds with circumstance? The day's on fire. I know the purity of despair. My shadow pinned against a sweating wall. That place among the rocks, is it a cave or winding path? The edge is what I have. A steady storm of correspondences. A night flowing with birds, a ragged moon, and in broad day, the midnight come again. A man goes far to find out what he is. Death of the self in a long, tearless night, all natural shapes blazing unnatural light. Dark, dark, my light, and darker my desire, my soul, like some heat-maddened summer fly. A fallen man, I climb out of my fear. The mind enters itself, and God the mind, and one is one, free in the tearing wind.
I can do a musical. I can do a musical.
I can do a musical.
Every little thing I do,
Okay, kid. I'm back to check on your progress.
Okay, with those clippers, I just cut exactly that amount of hair off of myself. And I still have that much left. It's like I just did this amazing thinning job with the clippers. They just went, I was gonna cut it all off and it just started thinning it out. So that's pretty cool. You know, some people say to me, Trav, I wish I had your hair. Look, I know it looks fun from the outside, but this is a lot of responsibility. Okay?
I got to be a holy man, carry love inside of me. I got to be a holy man, forgiveness set us free.
There's this interesting connection between jazz musicians and show tune. When you're a jet and the shit hits the fan, you've got brothers around, you're a family man. Thank God for my mother, who introduced me to musicals. Fiddler on the Roof. I drew the line at Yentl. I didn't get it. But you know what? Barbra Streisand looks more profoundly beautiful and creative to me than ever before. When you're a jet, you stay a jet. Oh man, that music hit me powerfully when I was a teenager. I kind of wanted my life to be a musical.
The Milky Way.
Today's the day, kid.
You're gonna summon all your musical talents and your production capabilities, and you're gonna write the musical.
A musical? I always wanted my life to be a musical.
Well, you got what you wanted. You're living in the musical now. Make it sing.
Okay, I'll do the best I can.
And hey, kid,
Yeah?
you're doing great. Don't you give up on yourself ever.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
I gotta go now, kid. Good luck.
Musical. Musical. I can
Yeah, think compositionally, man.
I can do a musical. I can do a musical.
I can do it.
I can do a musical.
Okay, kid. I'm back to check on your progress.
Okay, here's what I got so far. There's a boy named Eli.
Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria.
Say, don't you remember? They called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal. Brother, can you spare a dime? Come on. Traveling Trash, Transrational Blues. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal. Brother, can you spare a dime? Annie Lennox said it something like this. Some of us want to abuse you, and some of us want to be abused.
Ooh, love songs.
That was so gross, Dad.
You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem so long. Come on.
No, and nobody wants to be devoured by a large predatory cat. Everybody wants a slice of good life. Everybody wants to get fat.
Traveling Travs, Traveling String Camp, sharing and teaching music in your community. Like, you ever feel like left out, like lonely and stuff?
Yes, of course I do. I think a lot of people feel like that.
Okay.
Today I'm grateful to be able to remember my mother and how she helped in the development of my music. I remember she took me and Jason Academy to see Itzhak Perlman, the famous violinist, at the Civic Center in Oklahoma City. I also remember singing Dan Fogelberg songs with her. I remember taking the record player into the bathroom to kind of close the door and get some space where we could work with the music, and she showed me how to listen to lyrics and how to sing them and how to look at lyrics, and she took me to see Fiddler on the Roof and introduced me to West Side Story. And she also went back to school when I was like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and now I see that she was rising up, that she was discovering her own intelligence, and she was getting independent and strong. My mother went back to school in her 60s to get another college degree in management. Yes, my mother also showed me when she was in her early 40s how to get out of a relationship that she had to get out of. And I also had to do that later in my life. And I want to thank my mother for all the help that she's given over these years. The immense help, the immense love.
You're home with your own. When company's expected, you're well protected. Then you are set with a capital J, which you'll never forget till they cart you away. Once I built a tower to the sun, brick and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Buddy, my brother, can you spare a dime?
Is it the wise man or is it the fool?
To listen in to what the orcas might be saying to us right now.
They say most shark attacks happen in about 3 feet of water.
Do you know the difference between a dugong and a manatee?
When you're a jet, you stay a jet. Oh, man, that music hit me powerfully.
Thanks, Mom. I love you.